Testing, testing, testing. You see this on YouTube, Yakuwan?
No, sir.
Testing.
I don't see it.
Rear class and unlock up to 100.
Testing, testing. Oh, wait. Testing, testing, testing. You see this on YouTube, Yakuwan? Testing.
So Hollywood Israelites, right?
No. Testing, testing. Why does it sound like testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. If you're watching, if you can let me know if you can hear and see me clearly. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3.
What's the channel?
Priest double one. Let me see. One second, y'all. Okay. That's better. All right, Shalom Israel. If you could type a 1W in the chat if you can hear and see me clearly. Type 1W in the chat if you can hear and see me clearly. Better? Sounds better? Was it like a little muffled? What was it? That is better. What the heck? Most High in Christ. As you can see, let me put the decoding the archive. Appreciate it. Make a scrolling ticker at the bottom really quick before we get started. Slow it down. Maybe change it up a little bit. Hold on. Cable access channel fill. That's funny. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. No sweat, Malakma, no sweat. All right, man. see. All right. Shalom, Israel. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Barakathum. Yahweh Shemar Alathum Ba'Shem Yahushai. We're going to be going into the prophecies. You got a Zonov. Can you hand me that Zonov? Or actually, you hold on to it. The prophecies concerning Esau. Right? For those of you who are in the truth, you know who Esau is. You know Esau is the biblical identity for the white race. The Zonov at the bottom. Yeah. Go ahead, hold on to it, yeah. We're gonna be breaking down, right, everything that just transpired this last week with the brother Carmelo Anthony, who was found guilty of murder, and unfortunately, as of now, correct me if I'm wrong, Yakuwan, was sentenced to 35 years.
That's correct, sir.
35 years in prison. He ain't even seen 35 years of life. And he defended himself against a bully, right? But see, it's in the nature of Esau to try to be a bully, because he's a violent man by nature.
Right.
But we'll touch on that a little bit. But I want to talk about them as a whole. Everything that they've done, everything that they do. I want to touch on the fact that none of it will go unpunished.
That's right.
Right? They get away with doing things in America, right? But they won't get away with it though.
Right.
You understand? Like temporarily, like the Most High suffers them to reign over us, just like the Most High suffered Pharaoh and the Egyptians to reign and rule over the children of Israel during the time of Moses.
Right.
And before Moses. Remember, Moses' parents were slaves. You understand? Which is why they had to push Moses down that river in a basket, right? To save his life, which is heavy as hell if you think about it. You know, should we go that route? Not yet. But we're going to touch on how Esau, the so-called white man, everything in the Bible concerning him we're going to touch. The focal point or the focus is Isaiah, the 63rd chapter. But I would like to first identify biblically who Esau is. Because you have fake Israelites and Christians who teach that Esau is not the white man. Esau is the Arabs. That's what they teach. Right? There's one thing that we do know, that the Bible is the undisputed truth.
Right.
And the ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana is the home of the truth.
That's right.
And if you want to learn the Bible, if you want to learn who Esau is, if you want to learn the prophecies concerning Esau, because it's detrimental to your salvation. It's absolutely important to your salvation. Why? Because he has to fall in order for us to rise.
Right.
You understand? And there's only one way he's going to fall. If we fall away from him, we got to fall away from him and everything he's taught us.
Right.
You see? So we're going to rock it on out, man. Give me Romans 9:13 to start it off. Romans 9:13 to show you, number one, that the Most High loves one people. Then he hates another.
Right.
And then we'll get into the history of who Esau is according to the Bible. Right? We're going to prove who Esau is. All right? Get your Bibles ready. Get your notes ready. And let's rock it on out. Go ahead, Doc.
There's the book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Right. Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Who is Jacob? Jacob is the father of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Jacob was a man, right, who was the son of Isaac. Isaac was the son of Abraham. And God made a promise to Abraham and to his seed, namely Isaac, because Abraham had other sons. But the only son that received the promise was Isaac. And Isaac shall thy seed be called. Right?
Right.
And then from Isaac, we'll read the account of how the blessing and the birthright was given to Jacob. You see? Where we at? Jacob have I love Esau. Now, good. Now, give me Genesis 25 and 23. Sit a little closer, right? There you go. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Go ahead.
Khan. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 23. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
Now, the her is Rebecca. Remember, if you go into the history, Rebecca, this sister was having pain in her pregnancy, right? A lot of movement, a lot of activity, a lot of pressure on in her down there, right? And she prayed and asked the Lord, why am I thus? Keep going.
And 2 manner
Back then, they didn't have ultrasounds. You understand that?
And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
So the Lord told Rebecca that, number one, you're having twins. Right? Surprise number 1. The next surprise is, not only are you having twins, but 2 nations are going to come from these 2 sons. You're having 2 sons, right? Like having a child back in these times was such a thing of honor and glory. Now in today's society, having a child is frowned upon because, of course, they would rather you abort your child.
Right.
They would rather you be a coward and kill your own. But if you're a righteous person, if you have any integrity, you keep your child. You love your child.
Right.
Against all and any obstacles that come with raising a child, especially here in America. There's 1,000 obstacles you gotta deal with, right? But if the Most High is with you, and you making sure you with the Most High, you ain't got nothing to worry about. All right. Keep reading. So she's learning that she's having 2 sons, and these sons are not just going to be the son of somebody else's. No, these 2 men will be the progenitor of 2 races, of 2 nations. Go ahead.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
Right. One of these sons and the descendants of them will be stronger than the descendants of the other. Keep going.
And the elder shall serve the younger.
And the elder shall serve the younger. Now, this is very important because the Most High is telling Rebecca that the elder will serve the younger before the children are even born.
Right.
So keep that in mind. I will revisit that point. Keep going.
Verse 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled.
And when her days to be delivered, meaning when it's time for her to give birth, keep going.
Behold, there were twins in her womb.
Keep going.
Verse 25. And the first came out red.
The first came out red.
All over like a hairy garment.
Keep going.
And they called him Salakia. And they called his name Esau.
Right, in the Hebrew, Aisha. Right? They said that's what they said when they saw the baby. That was red. All over. This red baby. Now, when you keep reading, you don't see them describe Jacob. I challenge you, anybody, go into Genesis, the 25th chapter, 23 on down or wherever, and see if it describes Jacob. It doesn't. It only does Esau. Why? Because it wasn't normal. You understand? Back then.
Right.
It was new. You understand? This red child, which is why the child, when they saw the child, they said Aisha or Aishashua, right? Which is Esau or Aisha, one or the other, right? which means wasted away is he, because you can see his blood through his skin. You see? Keep going.
Verse 26. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took
And after that came his brother out, Jacob, which we'll learn later. Keep going.
And his hand took hold on Esau's heel.
Uh-huh.
And his name was called Jacob.
Uh-huh. Jacob means what? Jacob in the Hebrew is Yaiquad, which means to supplant, which is very poetic. Once you read the account, this historical account dealing with our forefather Jacob. Keep going.
And Isaac was 80 years old when she buried them.
Uh-huh.
Salakia.
Keep going.
Verse 27. And the boys grew.
And the boys grew.
Esau was a cunning hunter,
Esau was a cunning hunter
man of the field.
and a man of the field. Who that sound like today? This is the white man's daddy.
Right.
This is where white or Caucasians, this is where white people get their personality from. This is their Esau.
Right.
Their forefather is Esau. Just like the forefather of black people, Hispanic people, and Native Americans is Jacob, right? And we get our what's the word I'm looking for? We get our personality and characteristics from our forefather. As you'll read, Jacob is a plain man dwelling in tents. That embodies the personality of all the children of Israel.
Right.
Like naturally, we're a chill people, right? We would rather throw something on the grill opposed to hunting alligator for sport.
Right.
That's not in us. There's nothing wrong with doing it, but it's not naturally in us to do. Esau was a cunning hunter. You understand? And it also shows you that he was very violent by nature.
Right.
He liked seeing things die. You understand? Remember that movie Halloween, Michael Myers? Remember that? When he was a kid. It's one of the Rob Zombie ones, which were terrible, if you ask me, whatever. And when he was young, he before he was grown and unaliving people, killing people, he was young, killing rats and mice and his pets and dogs and cats and stray birds and right? But as he got older, he needed to scratch that itch, and he did it on humans. He had to take it to the next level. Us, we're not like that. Right now, you've learned the way of your oppressor in America, absolutely. But naturally, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are a calm and collected people. Right. We like the simple thing. We like going to the park and barbecuing. We like throwing on the game. We like chilling with the Akim. The sisters like chilling with the sisters. They do sipping paints and they do, and not them. Not them. They're cunning hunters. They're violent.
Right.
Go ahead.
And Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents.
Jacob, on the other hand, was a plain man, dwelling in tents. Keep going. Not to kick it at the house. It's hot outside. While Esau is camouflaging in with the trees, trying to catch the biggest buck. We in the house, chilling under the AC, watching a movie. Food on the stove. You get what I'm saying? Right. Keep going.
And Isaac loved Esau.
Isaac loved Esau. Keep going.
Because he did eat of his vision.
Right. Because he did eat of his venison. Right? The special dish that Esau made. Keep going.
But Rebekah loved Jacob.
Now remember, Esau is the eldest.
Right.
The elder shall serve the younger. Remember. So Esau is Isaac's firstborn son, which is why originally the birthright was to go to Esau.
Right.
Keep going.
And Jacob sawed pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint.
Now, that's all we need on that. I'll summarize it for time's sake. Esau was out in the field doing this thing. He was weary one day. Yaquab, being a supplanter that he was, he took the opportunity to, because Esau was carnal, right? Esau is a carnal man. We're spiritual.
Right.
Like things like birthrights and things like that matter to, it don't matter to them. Even today, I don't believe in God. You know, you just die and it's just black. You know what I mean? Like that's in their nature. They don't care about the Most High. That's why I don't get offended when a Edomite when an Edomite be like, I don't believe in God. All right, we don't believe in you either. You know what I'm saying? That don't bother me none. I know who you are. But anyway, Esau in the long run, right? Hands over his birthright, so to speak, for some uncooked meat, right? For some uncooked meat. And if you know, you know. They like their meat uncooked. It's in their nature. But nonetheless, from that point, they were known as, if you're a descendant of Esau, you were known as a Edomite. Give me Genesis 36:1. I'm going to show you in the Bible that Esau and Edom is the same. Like we're the children of Israel, we're Israelites, right? We don't say Esauites. If you're a descendant of Esau, you're an Edomite. You come from Edom, right? Read that.
There's the book of Genesis, chapter 36 and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
Now these are the nations of Esau, who is Edom.
Right?
Verse 2. Esau.
There it is. These are the generations of Esau, who is Edom. Edom means red. You understand? Edom means red, alluding to when he sold his birthright for red meat. Go ahead. Genesis 36:1. Now these are the generations of Esau, who is Edom. Everybody, this is what you got to understand if you first learn the truth. Everybody on the planet has a biblical identity. Everybody. Chinese and Koreans come from Moab. They're Moabites. Japanese come from Ammon. Samoans, Tongans, Polynesians, they come from Japheth. Right? And to backtrack even more, everybody comes from one or three people. After the flood, remember the earth was flooded, and then you had Noah, and then you had his three sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth.
Right.
Shem is where you get blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, number one, because we come from Jacob. Jacob comes from Abraham. Abraham is a descendant of Shem. We come from Shem. Esau comes from Shem. Moab, Ammon, remember they were descendants of Lot, Abraham's, I want to say nephew. They come from Shem. Polynesians, Tongans, Hawaiians, Pacific Islanders, they come from Japheth or Japhet. There was the ancient Minoans and all that over there in Greece, way back in the day. The sons of Javan. Who else? Ham. That's where you get Africans. Black people are not African. Black people and Africans, I remember Captain Tazaria blew up the internet with this. Black people are more closer to white people than Africans. Or white people are closer to black people than Africans. That people couldn't handle that. People, what? Africans, first of all, Africans hate black people. That's a fact. Africans do not like black people. They're taught over there in Africa not to deal with American blacks. You understand? I'm not talking about Africans that grew up in America and are Americanized, which even it still trickles down to them. But naturally, they're taught to hate black people. But anyway, no, that's cool. No, actually, go ahead. Yeah, kind of. You can do it on. What's that? Oh yeah, kind of. Where I'm at. So yeah, Shem, Ham, Japhet. So now, knowing that we just showed you that Esau is the forefather of all white people, and we showed you the personality and traits of their dad, their progenitor, their forefather. The reason why they are how they are is because of him. That's who they are. They're Edomites. They're violent. Right? Which makes you understand a little more, right? And just to go back to this too, right? After Jacob got, Esau sold the birthright to Jacob for that red pottage. Esau, it came time for Isaac to pass away, to go sleep with his fathers. Right? I'm just summarizing it for time's sake. And Isaac told Esau, I want your best venison, right? Your best pot of it before I go. And after I'm done eating, I'm going to bless you. Right? So as he's on his bed, barely can see, he can't see. Right? Esau probably just looked like a silhouette when Isaac is saying this. A blurred out silhouette. And Esau, after he's told that, goes to go hunt and get what he needs to make the dish his father wants before he gets the blessing. But while he was saying that, Rebekah, the mother, remember Isaac loved Esau because of his food, and then Rebekah loved Jacob. Rebekah overheard what Isaac said, and she was like, no, I can't have that. Right? And so what she did was she told Jacob, go get this and this and that. I'm gonna make the meal, and then you're gonna get the blessing. Or is the blessing? Yeah, the blessing, right? So, long story short, Jacob handles it first, and Jacob, correct me if I'm wrong, find the precept where Jacob put like hair on him. Get that. Oh man. Get that real quick. Go ahead, read it. When you got it. Remember, Rebecca set up the play. You're going to go get the food, and then you're going to put some fur on your arms. Right? Right, because Isaac can't see. And I'm going to blow your mind. After we read this. Go ahead. Go ahead.
The book of Genesis, chapter 27, verse 1.
27 and 1?
Come on, God.
Go ahead.
Come on, God. The book of Genesis, chapter 27, verse 1. And it came to pass that when Isaac was old and his eyes were dim, so that he could not see, he called Esau his eldest son, and said unto him, my son. He said unto him, behold, here am I. And he said, behold, now I am old, I know not the day of my death.
Mm-hmm.
Now therefore take, I pray thee, thy weapons, thy quiver and thy bow, and go out to the field and take me some venison.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, God. So let me skip down.
Keep going.
Come on, God. Verse 4. And make me savory meat such as I love, and bring it to me, that I may eat, that my soul may bless thee before I die.
Mm-hmm.
And Rebekah heard when Isaac spake to Esau.
So she in the window. I always imagine her in the window of some washing something or preparing something, and she just ear hustling. Right? Keep going.
Come on, God.
Rebecca is the mother of Esau and Jacob, by the way. Keep going.
Esau his son. So like, and when Isaac spake to Esau his son, and Esau went to the field to hunt for venison and to bring it. And Rebekah spake unto Jacob her son, saying, Behold, I heard thy father speak unto Esau thy brother, saying, Bring me venison, and make me savory meat, that I may eat, and bless thee before the Lord before my death. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice according to that which I command thee. Go now to the flock, and fetch me from thence 2 good kids of the goats, that I will make them savory meat for thy father, such as he loveth.
Mm-hmm.
And thou shalt bring it to thy father, that he may eat, that he may bless thee before his death.
Mm-hmm.
And Jacob said to Rebekah his mother, Behold, Esau is my brother. So like Esau, my brother, is a hairy man.
Esau, the white man, is a hairy man. He's hairy.
Right.
Right? Keep going.
And I am a smooth man.
Right.
My father peradventure will fill me. And
We talking caveman hair. We ain't talking about having hair on your forearms.
Right.
We talking about like you have a hard time combing
Right.
through hairy. Keep going.
And I shall seem to him as a deceiver, and I shall bring a curse upon me and not a blessing. And his mother said unto him, Upon me be thy curse.
So what was Jacob contemplating? Getting caught.
Right.
That'd be terrible. Right? But Rebecca had it all situated. Keep going.
And I shall bring a curse upon me and not a blessing. And his mother said unto him, Upon me be thy curse, my son.
All right, if this don't go according to plan, it fall on me. Keep going.
And it's like, only obey my voice and go fetch me them. And he went and fetched and brought them to his mother.
Mm-hmm.
His mother made savory meat such as his father loved. And Rebekah took goodly raiment of her eldest son Esau, which were with her in the house, and put them upon Jacob her younger son. And she put the skins of the kids of the goats upon his hands, and upon the smooth of his neck. And she gave the savory meat and bread which she had prepared into the hand of her son Jacob.
Right. Keep going. So now Jacob went in there. Right. Esau's still in the field. He ain't back yet.
Right.
Rebecca's plan was, happen faster than Esau getting back. So Jacob, he got the food that Rebecca prepared, because she know what her man like. And then Jacob got the fur on his neck, just in case Isaac touches him, because remember, he can't see. Keep going.
Verse 18, he came unto his father and said, My father. And he said, Here am I. Who art thou, my son? And Jacob said unto his father, I am Esau, thy firstborn.
Uh-huh.
I have done according as thou badest me. Arise, I pray thee, sit and eat of my venison, that thy soul may bless me.
Keep going.
And Isaac said unto his son, How is it that thou hast found it so quickly, my son?
Right, how'd you do this so fast? Keep going.
And he said, Because the Lord thy God brought it to me.
I always imagine Jacob heart beating a little fast. You know what I mean? He's like, look, we're really doing this.
Right.
Like, getting a blessing is a big deal. Your word is everything. Keep going.
Verse 21, and Isaac said unto Jacob, Come near, I pray thee.
Imagine if Rebecca didn't do this. It would be the other way around. Right? But it was always gonna happen like this, because the elders shall serve the younger.
Right.
That's the Lord told Rebecca when they were in her womb.
Right.
Keep going.
And Isaac said unto Jacob, Come near, I pray thee, that I may feel thee, my son,
Mm-hmm.
whether thou be my very son Esau or not.
Mm.
And Jacob went near unto Isaac his father, and he felt him, and said, The voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Esau.
Mm.
And he discerned him not, because his hands were hairy as his brother Esau's hands, so he blessed him.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, Art thou my very son Esau? And he said, I am.
Damn, now it's a lot to unpack here. It's a lot to unpack from this. So Esau's still in the field while this conversation is going on. I always imagine Isaac laying down, right on his back. He can't barely see. Rebecca ear hustling probably. But here's the point. There's so many things to unpack. Number one, the plan is working. Number two, there was a plan. You get my point? The plan is to get the blessing. Isaac couldn't see. Rebekah overheard what Isaac told Esau. What else? The plan that Rebekah came up with. What if I told you all of that was the Lord? It had to be. Remember, the preparation of the heart of man and answer of the tongue come from the Lord. Right? That whole idea. The Most High made sure, ultimately, the blessing would go to Jacob.
Right.
Go ahead, Yaquan. You got a question?
No, not a question, but kind of like a statement, sir. The Lord had to like calm Isaac's mind because we as a people we're like, no, it ain't you.
But how did he calm his mind?
With venison, with
And the fur on his arms.
Right.
The Most High had it all. He already knew where Isaac was going to go with it. Sound like Jacob. The reason why Isaac couldn't see. Hold on. Where's the precept? Didn't he tell Moses? What did he tell Moses in Exodus? Go ahead and get it real quick. Exodus, the 4th chapter. How powerful the Most High. Remember, the word of the Most High is quick and powerful, sharper than any two-edged sword. Exodus 4 and 11. Go ahead, read that.
The book of Exodus chapter 4 verse 11.
Uh-huh.
And the Lord said unto him, Who hath made man's mouth?
Who hath made man's mouth? This is when the Most High was checking Moses. Because Moses was real unsure about approaching Pharaoh, about letting the children of Israel go. Keep going.
Or who maketh the dumb or the deaf?
Who maketh the dumb or the deaf?
Or the seeing or the blind?
Mm.
Have not I the Lord?
Mm.
Now therefore,
Coincidence? Have not I coincidence? No. The Most High is a man of war. Do you know what's involved in warfare? You know how you win the war? Strategy. The Most High is a supreme strategist. There's no beating him in chess. He knew Isaac was going to reach, so he put the thought of having the idea to put fur on on Jacob in Rebekah's mind he orchestrated it all. You understand? Remember when, and we covered every Feast of Purim. Remember when, what's his name? What's the brother name? The uncle. Mordecai, right? Remember when Mordecai saved the king's life? And it was written in a book. And then some time passed. Who knows, a couple months, maybe a year or two passed by, and Mordecai was scheduled to die. Hell, all the children of Israel were scheduled to die. Right. And then one night, the king just couldn't go to sleep. He just couldn't go to sleep. So he said, I know what'll help me go to sleep. Guard, read how great I am in my book of records. Oh, you remember the battle at Thermopylae? You led an army of 500 to do this. Next page. I said Mordecai saved your life from being assassinated by men in your own council. What? Who? What? Who is this Mordecai? Right. You think that was coincidence? Oh. I got it one even better. You think it's coincidence that you came across the school? Right. Damn. Last time I checked, Christ said, my sheep know my voice. I'm just saying, man. So why was Isaac blind? Of course, old age, right? But I know people that get old that can see. You know what I mean?
Right.
The Lord wanted it so. And I'm going to show it to you. Go to Romans 9. Back to Romans 9. Trying to flip through this sword without ripping the pages. That'd be my problem. So I got to slack it. Romans 9 and 10. Watch this. Now that we know who Esau is and we got the backstory, because just to help you understand what happens after Isaac blesses Esau, after Isaac blesses Jacob, Esau comes on the scene, and now it's too late. And then Isaac's like, damn, Yahweh me, right? But what's done is done. And Esau is hot, and he's been living off that hot. I have my own theory. This is part of why because they know them higher ups, them elite banking families, and all the 66 men. They know who they are because they know who we are. Right? They probably chasing that birthright. Right? Go ahead.
The book of Romans chapter 9 verse 10. And not only this, but when Rebekah also had conceived by one, even by our father Isaac, for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil.
For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil. Keep going.
That the purpose of God according to election.
This is the point. That the purpose of the Most High according to election might stand. Because he made a promise to Abraham and Isaac. And in Isaac shall thy seed be called. And we know that the elder, it was told to Rebekah before the children was born, the elder shall serve the younger. The elder was Esau. So what happened, that whole account with Rebekah overhearing and orchestrating all of that, was the Lord.
Right.
Keep going.
Not of works, but of him that calleth.
Keep going.
Verse 12. It was said unto her that the elder shall serve the younger.
Mm-hmm.
As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Keep going.
What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God? God forbid.
Right. What shall we say then? Is the Most High unrighteous because he loves one people and hates another? Why would someone say that? Oh, because I had no control of that. I was born Edomite. What can I do about it? There's nothing you can do about it. You understand? There's nothing you can do about it. It is what it is. Does that make the Most High unrighteous or unfair? No. He's the Most High.
Right.
Keep going.
For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy.
He said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I decide to have mercy on. Keep going. Who's going to tell me something? That's the Most High. Right. Keep going.
I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion.
Keep going.
So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of God that showeth mercy.
Right. It's not about what you do. Right? It's the Most High deciding to have mercy on you. Keep going. It could have been, you could have been born, imagine being a devil. We was born Israelites. You'll always be an Israelite. You know why? Because you come back through your father. You're not going to come back in the reincarnation as a dog, as a tree, as a bonsai tree, as a lily flower. You're going to come back through your father.
Right.
Or through your sons, rather. Right? You get my point. Keep going.
Verse 16. So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of God that showeth mercy.
Keep going.
For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh,
Mhm.
even for this same purpose have I raised thee up,
Mhm.
that I might show my power in thee, that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
Do you know what was included in raising Pharaoh up? Anybody?
Sorry,
Go ahead.
what do you mean?
Even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee. Do you know what's included in Pharaoh being raised up?
Sorry, I'm not understanding.
I'll give it to you. Oh, go ahead.
That it was God's will for him to be the, I would say scapegoat for,
No.
to show us,
Okay, Pharaoh is in power.
right.
Do you know what had to take place for Pharaoh to be as mighty as he was? For us to be slaves. We built Egypt. We built Egypt. Right? But keep reading. There's a reason for that. You on it, Sister Kapa. Go ahead.
Come on, verse 18. Therefore hath he mercy on whom he will have mercy,
Mm-hmm.
and whom he will harden it.
Whom he will, he hardeneth.
Whom he will he harden it.
Right. He will have mercy on whom he hath mercy, and whom he will, he hardeneth. Meaning, is giving you the account of Pharaoh and Moses. He hardened the heart of, or the mind of Pharaoh to be, think of it like this. The Most High hardened the heart of Donald Trump.
Right.
You know why Donald Trump is so cruel to Hispanics? The Most High hardened his heart.
Right.
Do you know why the Most High is hardening his heart? To show his power. To show you that any president, it could be Donald Trump, it could be another president in 2-3 years. And their heart is going to be hardened towards us. To ultimately the glory of the Lord.
Right.
Keep going.
Come.
Where would be the fun in that? What would be you ever watch a movie and you see the good guy and the bad guy, the baby face, the heel, and there's no the bad guy just lays down at the end. Nah. The Most High Most High like fireworks, man. Like he's very who was I talking to? The Most High is cinematic.
Right.
The Most High is cinematic. That's why the white man wants to be the Most High. Right? I'll come back to that point. But keep going.
Come, verse 19. Thou wilt say then unto me, why doth he yet find fault? For who hath raised his will?
Mhm.
Who hath resisted his will?
Uh-huh.
Nay, but O man, who art thou that repliest
Repliest.
against God?
Uh-huh.
Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus?
Keep going.
Hath not the potter power over the clay?
Uh-huh.
Of the same lump to make one vessel unto another, so like unto honor?
Imagine a potter. He takes one lump to make a beautiful vase. And then he takes another lump to make a trash can. What can a trash can say? Why you make me a trash can? I'm the potter. You get the point? Esau is the trash can. We're the nice vase.
Right.
Keep going.
Oh God. Verse 22, what if God, willing to show his wrath?
Now, here's the point. What if the Most High, willing to show his wrath? Keep going.
And to make his power known.
And to make his power known. Keep going.
Endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction.
Endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction. Who are the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction? In the example.
Esau.
In the example, it was Pharaoh. But yes, this is talking about Esau, but Pharaoh is being used to understand Esau. Because why? The Most High suffered with long suffering, meaning he allowed it to go on for so long. But while it was going on, the Most High is looking at Pharaoh like, I hate this. I got something for him. I'm going to humble him before my people. My people are going to, because you had Israelites who looked at Pharaoh like, remember, they wanted to go back.
Right.
The Most High strategically broke down Pharaoh. Each plague was a shot at the gods of Egypt. How's it? Is it going down or up? Okay, that's what. You understand? Endure with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction. Same thing with Esau today. The Most High is suffering Donald Trump. And when I say suffer, not like, like the Most High is in pain or anything like that. Obviously, the Most High is long suffering. But while it's going on, he's letting these devils be the devil. He see all the Carmelo Anthony cases. He see all the Trayvon Martin cases. He sees all the brothers what was that one brother name that was wrapped up in the gym in the wrestling mats? I forget his name. Right? And nobody ever got convicted of any crime. How the hell you wrap yourself up like that? All the, what was it, Emmett Till cases. The Most High is aware of all Israelite lives and Israelite souls who have suffered at the hand of Esau. Every single the children of the, remember now the prayer of the dead Israelites. That's in Baruch. Imagine being on that slave ship, and you being mistreated and packed like sardines at the bottom of that ship, and the oppressor wanting to sexually assault you and your sons, to where you just so through with it that you rather jump off the ship where a trail of sharks is following. It created a trail of sharks because they was taking the same path. The sharks was following the path, I heard. Either way, imagine jumping off in the water. Right? Hispanics too did the same thing. There's so, like Esau, give me Isaiah 63. Isaiah 63 and 1.
There's the book of Isaiah, chapter 63, verse 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garment from
Basra. Right, now, get the Zonovans. Right? Who is this? Now I want you to get Edom, the last paragraph. Who is this that cometh from Basra? So in his vision, Isaiah is seeing, he's seeing someone come from Basra. Basra was I want to say the capital city of Edom, or a major city in Edom. Right? Which is just representing in the vision that who is this that's coming from Edom? Keep going.
This that is glorious on his apparel.
This that is glorious in his apparel. Right? Amazing. Like he's in an amazing apparel. Keep going.
Traveling in the greatness of his strength.
Traveling in the greatness of his strength. This is talking about when Christ cracks the sky and he's accompanied by what you know as UAPs or UFOs, unidentified flying objects, or now commonly called today unidentified aerial phenomena. Keep going.
And that speak in righteousness.
I that speak in righteousness. Keep going.
Mighty to save.
Mighty to save. Keep going.
Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel?
So he asked this man traveling in the greatness and glory of his strength in glorious apparel.
And thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat.
What did he ask him at first?
Where art thou red in thy apparel?
Before that.
I that speak in the righteousness mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel?
Why is your clothing red? Keep going.
And thy garment like him that treadeth in the wine fat.
And your garment like him that treadeth in the wine fat. You know what the wine fat is? It's like where you want to go ahead? Okay. Imagine you ever seen them make wine back in the day. Remember that commercial? This is the best way I could illustrate it. Remember that commercial, Ocean Spray? Is it Ocean Spray? The cranberry juice?
Oh, right.
You like cranberry juice?
They're in the
Something like that. And they're stepping on cranberries. Right? So naturally the cranberries, but in this case, the wine fat, the grapes, the juices will splash on your clothing. Right? So why it look like you've been stepping in a wine fat? Keep going.
I have trodden the
I can't
wine
stand
fat.
cranberry juice, by the way. I can't do it. Keep going.
I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me.
I have trodden the wine press alone. This is Christ. This is a prophecy about Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shai. Nigga said his name ain't Yahweh Shai, and it got found out to be a pimp and a woman beater. In the Israelite school, UPK, we don't beat our women.
Right.
You understand? You deal with these fake Israelites if you want to. They're gonna beat on you. Just a sidebar. You see that? You see that the deacon dude, his wife was recorded their phone conversation, and they arguing. Yeah, everybody argue with their woman, right? It's normal, right? It happens. You're arguing with your woman, but this Negro said, and when I'm done with you, ain't nobody even gonna pay you. You ain't gonna be able to give $20 for a blowjob. What? You see that? Like, I was so caught off by that. I'm like, number one, where's your mind? Where were you going with that? You know, like, what's your point in that? Like, okay, like, what the hell? You know what I mean? But, I mean, you deal with these fake Israelites if you want to, man. Commander Johnny would never. The sons of Commander Johnny would never.
That's right.
Keep going.
And of the people there was none with me, for I will tread. For I will tread.
I will stomp on. I will tread violently. Keep going.
Them in my anger.
And my happiness.
In my anger.
And my joy.
In my anger.
He's going to stomp white people.
Right.
Now, is Jesus Christ going to crack the sky and, go on a wine fat? No. This is talking about the mass unaliving done by the hand of Jesus Christ and his anger. How do I know? Revelation 19. Revelation 19, and I want to say 10. I'm sorry, 11. Go ahead.
Come on. There's a book of Revelation. There's a book of Revelation, chapter 19 and verse 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. And in righteousness he doth judge and make war.
Right, this is John on the Isle of Patmos. He sees a vision of Christ. Now, Christ is not going to be sitting on a stallion when he comes back. Right? The vision is a representation of the Spirit of Christ. Right? Christ is coming. That's trash. Christ is coming back on on the biggest mother. Oh, Shalaka. I was trying to avoid saying that word. On the biggest chariot.
Right.
Keep going.
His eyes were as a flame of fire, and his head were many crowns.
Right.
And he had a name written.
And on his head were many crowns. What did that represent? I buy it. Or shall I?
Kingdoms,
Okay, give me more.
powers,
No. On his head were many crowns. Gotta give me more. One more try.
stripes. That's what I would say.
That's okay.
I would say the heads of many nations.
What does that mean, though?
All the rulers of the earth at the time.
What about him?
He's gonna come back and unalive them all.
Okay, so what does that got to do with the crowns?
That means he's the rightful ruler that came back to save Israel.
You on it? You on it? I know you were going. You give me one word. I want you to explain it. You weren't wrong. So when Christ comes back, you think Russia's going to rule on one end of the earth and Christ on the other? He's taking all crowns, all rulership.
Right.
Like Jesus Christ in the heavens is, and on earth, Salakia, is second to the Most High. Imagine that. Imagine a nigga coming to tell me about Muhammad. Muhammad can't clean the shoes of Yahweh Shai, of Jesus Christ.
Right.
You understand that? We talking about Jesus Christ? We talking about no damn Malcolm X. The most revolutionary black man ever. Jesus Christ. Damn. He's a black man. Right? But not only that, that's on. He created all this. You talking about some Muhammad? Or who else? Buddha? Gandhi, the one who hated black people. Right? Jesus Christ is coming back. He's going to crack the sky and rule. And every knee is going to bow.
That's right.
And those that don't want to bend the knee, head right off their shoulders before they can blink after their decision. Go ahead.
It's like bring them hither and slay them before me.
Exactly. Exactly. Keep going. Yeah, and on verse 12.
Khan. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns.
Mm-hmm.
And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself.
Right. And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. Keep going.
And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood.
Remember, who is this that cometh from Basra? This that traveled in Isaiah 63. His garments as if he treadeth in a wine fat. And his and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood. Give me Psalms 53. I don't think the world truly understands what Christ is coming back to do. Is it 53? You know what I want. Should know what I want.
Drop a relation, sir.
No. Uh, 58. Psalms 58 and 10.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 58, and verse 10. The righteousness shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance.
The righteous shall rejoice. when he seeth the vengeance, when he sees Christ come back. You see that poster right there with the chariots and the 12 on to the left and right of Christ? You see that image? We're going to rejoice when we see that. Keep going.
He shall wash his feet in blood.
No, read it again.
He shall wash his feet in the blood
There you go.
of the wicked,
Uh-huh.
so that a man shall say, verily, there is a reward for the righteous.
He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. Now, do that mean I'm going to go and wash? No, it doesn't. But what it does mean is your oppressor is going to shed a lot of blood.
Right.
And you know who's going to shed it? The same man traveling from Basra.
That's right.
Jesus Christ, Yahushua. Give him a hand. Because he's alive and well. We know that we know that the higher ups of society hate that there are men who believe on a man who was resurrected 2,000 years ago.
Right.
They tried to suppress. It's like I always think of like names like Nat Turner, right? He's nowhere near the level of Jesus Christ. But follow me, Nat Turner. You can't even say his name. It's a damn criminal offense. Don't you say it to, right? Remember that one slave rebellion? Like, who knows if that was even his actual name? Right? When them wicked scribes and Pharisees and them Romans found out that the body was missing, they lost their damn mind. Jesus Christ. His body was missing, huh? Not only that, there were guards in front of the sepulcher. You understand?
Right.
A huge stone rolled in front of where his body was laid. They put soldiers in front so nobody could come and move the stone and play a trick on all the people and make people think that he was resurrected. Nah, none of that had to be done. Because remember when the sisters went to the grave, to the sepulcher, what happened? No, go ahead.
He was gone. They couldn't find him.
And who was there?
Just as bandages.
Nope. Nope.
The guards were there.
Nope. I bought
Two angels.
2 angels. Remember, it was 2 men in there that asked the sisters. That's my favorite line in the Bible, by the way. Let me get it right. Seek ye. Oh, no, wait, hold on. Did he say, why do you look? Find it, by the way. Matthew 27. Why do you seek the living among the dead? It's either that way or why. Wait a minute. Read it. Just read it.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 24, verse 5. As they were afraid and bowed down their faces to the earth, they said unto them, why seek ye the living among the dead?
There it is. Why seek ye the living among the dead? The sisters was like, right? What was the angel alluding to? Nigga, he's alive. Like he said he was gonna do. Brother, I just want you to understand the gravity of the truth. Really understand the gravity of being in the truth. Like, it blows my mind sometimes that the Most High is real.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like, he's real. And then it blows my mind when I think about Christ. He's real. We're talking about a man who they pierced. Remember, he told Thomas, look, this is me. After he was resurrected, this is me. Thomas at first, it's like, nah, nigga. Because remember, he didn't see him. Everybody else saw him. Everybody in the room like, we saw him. Thomas like, hell no, I saw him die. Like, when you read the New Testament, I can't put a percentage on it actually, but a large percentage of it is about how he was resurrected. That's an amazing, he's the first, okay, people in the Old Testament at the hands of Elijah by the power of the Most High were brought back to life. Prophets like Elisha brought people back to life. Lazarus, he was brought back to life. There's no book of Lazarus. You know, it don't say Lazarus followed Christ after that either. But Lazarus got old and died, or however he passed away, he died again. Christ not only was resurrected, he never died again. A chariot came, a UFO came to grab Jesus Christ and take him to where you can't even see. And one day, in the very near future, not even the distant future, Christ is going to travel from one dimension into this one. And one day we're all going to be relieved because we know why he's here. He's not only here to destroy Esau, who we've been talking about, the number one villain, but everything else that comes with Esau falling down. The trees are going to rejoice.
Right.
Animals. You know what they're doing to these animals? They got brothels for these damn animals. Of course, you see some wicked stuff on the internet. Right? You ain't got to click. I'm talking about you just... a news story comes out. They had a brothel for pigs. The pigs was in thongs, Zach. What? And you know, in the law of the Most High, if a man sleeps with a beast, that's an offense unto death.
Right.
And the animal got to die.
Right.
The poor animal that been getting hit against his will because the animal don't want nothing to do with you. You got people in America in relationships with dogs. So when Christ comes back, we know we free from all that. Remember, Lot was vexed with the conversation of the wicked. Can you imagine living in Sodom? Well, you ain't got to imagine it. Right? I remember one time in America, it's not as it is, but it's when it first started like getting like real LGBT-ish. Remember, it was just pushing it. Everything. Burger King came out with a gay Whopper. I remember it. I'm like, what the hell? It was in San Francisco. The packaging on the burger was a rainbow. Jesus Christ is coming back to take what the true meaning of the rainbow is. It ain't got nothing to do with a man laying down with a man. It ain't got nothing to do with a woman laying with a woman. Or swingers. And orgies. You know who the father of all that is? Esau. Look up Caligula. Oh my God. Look up the Roman Emperor Caligula. He was a sexual deviant. If you have the stomach to watch the movie about him, I couldn't get past the first 5 minutes. I had to like, whoa, this is then I went to read about how sick he was. Brother, orgies galore with man and beast. Like, this is a sick man. And and you pay taxes to him. You pay your water bill to him. He has you in slavery. He didn't have you. He has you. He has us. Which is why black people should do everything in their power to persuade the Most High to send Jesus Christ. Right. Which is why every Guatemalan, Dominican, Puerto Rican, Cuban, Chilean should do everything in their power to persuade the Most High to send Jesus Christ back. That's right. Which is why every Native American, every Seminole Indian should do everything in their power to persuade the Most High to send Jesus Christ back. Because if he don't send the Most High, if the Most High doesn't send Jesus Christ back, there will be no flesh to be saved. The Most High, Esau is on a mission to annihilate everything, and then he gonna off himself. That's what he would do. That's what he would do. But guess what? It won't be so, because Christ's sheep hear his voice. You Christ's sheep. You heard his voice. And guess what? You've always heard his voice.
Right.
You think this is the first time in your lives? That's funny, huh? No! The spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets.
That's right.
You listen, man. What do I know? What do I know? Isaiah. That was Isaiah 63, Revelation 19. Give me Isaiah 34 and 5. But this all the, you know what Esau used to do to the Native Americans? You already took most of our land. Then you killed off all the buffalo. They got pictures where it's mountains of buffalo skulls. To the point where Native Americans didn't have buffalo to hunt. And Native Americans used the buffalo not only to eat, but also keep the house warm. And many other things, many other usages of the animal. That was the point of why Esau did what he did. You know what white people used to do to Native American children? They would grab the baby after they just murdered the parents. They would grab the baby ankle by ankle. You ever held a baby? You ever held a baby? Imagine the devil grabbing the baby ankle by ankle, upside down. A group of Edomites looking on because they're seeing how much or who's the strongest, and they'll rip the child in half, right down the middle. What? They would take the infant. First of all, this is late 1800s. They would take their sword, the conquistador looking sword, and stab it in the dirt. So the sword is up, and then they'll throw the baby and see if they can get the baby to land on the damn sword to be impaled. They used to feed black babies to alligators. What? Brother, if you ain't mad, I don't know. But you know what your anger should encourage you to do? That anger, when you learn how there's things this devil has done that we don't even know about that. We're talking about you in the cotton field and he take your wife while you're in the field and assault her where you hear her screaming. And you can't do nothing about it because it's about 5-6 devils patrolling you, spitting at you, whipping you while you pick cotton in hot weather. But God loves everybody. But when we see Jesus Christ out, when we hear them trumpets, we're going to be like, yeah, it's time. I knew it. And don't you ever let that demon of, he ain't coming back, man, live in the world. That's a demon. Don't ever let that demon, it's been a long time. It's been 2,000 years. That's a demon. Because the minute you fall out the truth, Christ's going to come back. The minute you decide to sin against the Lord, that sky is going to cry. I remember I heard this years ago. I remember Kevin Goddard said this. You live your life like Christ coming back tonight. He's coming back tonight. You live your life like that. Because one day is going to be that day. One day is going to be Like, think about that. One day is going to be the day. It's happening. Like, one day, we're going to say it's happening. Not it's going to happen. It's happening. World War III. We see that. We hear the rumors of war. We see little pockets of Ukraine versus Russia. We see that. We see the tensions rising. But one day, ain't going to be the tensions rising. It's going to be the tensions have risen. It's going to be big red buttons is getting pressed. No looking back. The only reason why the big red button hasn't been pushed yet is because more seats have to be filled.
Right.
That's our job. You all got your occupations. You might do videography and martial arts, and you work at a school or you work at wherever. You do what you got to do to pay a bill. But your number one focus and priority in life as a man in the truth is to fish your brothers. That's it. That's what Christ told us to do 2,000 years ago.
Right.
That's a gem for you. Right? Because that was you back then too. What do I know? What do I know? But Isaiah 34:5. With all that being said, the scripture says in 2 Ezra 6:9, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. We're going to live a life like we're such slaves in America as a whole. We can't even really fathom freedom. All you know is clocking in and clocking out.
Right.
All you know is working in slavery. But one day, those slaves will be free. One day, Native Americans won't be compelled to tiny reservations that are filled with nothing but alcohol and drugs. One day, black people won't gangbang and kill each other. One day, we'll be free. And you know who's going to be the author of our freedom? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Not Buddha, not Allah, not Malcolm X, not Martin Luther King. The Most High, the power of Israel, through the hands of Jesus Christ. Because that's who we're going to see. We're going to see Christ crack that sky, and black people are going to be free from that point. And white people are in trouble. White people are not going to get away with how they did Trayvon Martin.
Right. That's right.
They're not going to get away with 500 years of slavery.
Right.
They're not going to get away with how they treated Native Americans in the reservation. They're not going to get away with any of it. They can get away with it temporarily in their court systems. Oh, but the Most High's court system, you're in trouble.
That's right.
You're in trouble. And let's read it. Isaiah 34:5.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 34 and verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven.
The Most High said, my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Right? Keep going.
Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
It's going to come down on Idumea. Who is Idumea? That's another way of saying Edom. Who is Edom? Genesis 3:36-1. Esau is Edom. Keep going.
And upon the people of my curse.
And upon the people of my, because they're cursed. Keep going.
To judgment.
Keep going.
The sword of the Lord is filled with blood.
The sword of the Most High is filled with blood. All these precepts we're reading, the wine fat, vesture dipped in blood. My sword is filled with blood. The Most High ain't playing with you. Which is so important. Why is it so important to not be a hypocrite? In your everyday life where you don't see me and I don't see you, what you do in your private time, what you do when no one's around, matters most.
Right.
Get it together. Keep going.
It is made fat with the fatness and with the blood of lambs and goats.
Keep going.
Fat of kidneys of rams. For the Lord has sacrificed in
Basra,
Basra,
which we read in Isaiah 63. Keep going.
and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
Right, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. Now, does that mean that the Most High is going to be restricted to this tiny geographic area known as Edom, and then within Edom, no. No, it's talking about the people. of Edom.
Right.
They in trouble, boy. They in trouble. You remember the first movie, Planet of the Apes? The first Planet of the Apes with Charleston Heston? Woo! You know what it is? You know who was who?
Yeah.
Break it down. Y'all brother seen that?
Well, if I could, the apes were us.
Yeah. That's what, yeah.
And Charlton Heston was
Yeah.
that the Bible speaks of.
Yeah. That was the Edomites. And then the apes had them as slaves. I said, damn, that's us. That's they know their future. Oh man, boy. Go ahead.
And if I could, sir, when I was young, because it came when I was younger, I saw how the apes were different colors. You had light ones, you had dark ones.
Damn.
You know, it was broken down. Me and my bro at the time, my older brother at the time, when we watched, he was like, man, I think that's us. That's, Negroes.
And the newer one. Remember the first newer one. When the ape, with the ape right in the when the monkeys, it's like when the apes start getting escaping the facility. What did the ape write in the mirror? I don't be watching movies, man. He wrote Jacob. Come on, man.
Sir.
Right? Call me a nut, whatever. But that was crazy. I was like,
Yes, sir.
you know.
But if I could again, sir, if you want to know the truth about everything, it's in the movies. But being in the truth, before being in the truth, it went over my head. But since, me and my real, we watch movies now, we look at things totally different.
Brother.
Like, that's crazy. It's right there in our face.
The movies, they ain't spending these millions of dollars. Them IMAX cameras, $1 million, $500 million productions to mean nothing. I mean, listen, man. I'm stopping myself from going down that way right now because I won't have time to cover everything. But the movies be, watch the movies, man. Independence Day, of course. That's obvious. Of course, Esau is gonna throw. You gotta be able to decipher what the BS is. You know what I mean? But you get the point, man. We read throughout in the Bible where, give me one more. Give me Obadiah. There's a whole book dedicated to the demise of Esau.
Right.
I can't name another book in the Bible that is dedicated to the destruction of a nation. I can't do it. I can say a chapter, maybe. A whole book. The prophets was given a vision concerning Edom. And this book has stood the test of time through the grace of the Most High, because we have to prophesy against it. We need it. But you see it happening. Give me Obadiah 1 and 10. The reason why Esau is in trouble is because of this. Go ahead.
This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob.
For thy violence against thy brother Jacob. That's why you're going into slavery. That's why you're going to deal with a long servitude of slavery.
Right.
For years, you're going to be in our fields. Now, we're not going to do what you did to us because we're righteous. We're not going to ravish your women and, castrate you publicly and all that. Nah, but you are going to work, though.
That's right.
You're going to work. Ooh, you're going to work. You're going to be in the county line. You in Thabawan County, you got to deal with, you live in there, you got to deal with this county building. Right? Oh, man. I don't know if you really look at it, man, this man, Esau, he has really done a number in society. Like, it's all jacked up. It's all jacked up. Keep going.
Shame shall cover thee,
Mm-hmm.
and thou shalt be cut off forever.
Shame shall cover you. And you know, shame starts with, that wasn't my forefathers. That's shame. Like they're saying that from because they know it was shameful what their forefathers did. And the killer of it all is you are your forefathers. It was literally you. It was you. Keep going.
Verse 11. In the day thou
John Brown might get some lemonade. I don't know. I can't call it. That's my little joke, right? Because John Brown, he was one of the devils that actually revolted against Esau. But you know, that's why when a devil kiss your boot at camp or something, like you might get some mercy. You might get a little. You might get an extra scoop of rice or something during lunchtime. You might. I can't call it. The Most High is in control of all of that. What I do know is that the entire nation will go into slavery, and one day they will be no more. Whether the Most High halts their ability to reproduce, however he decides to do it. Right? One day there will be no more white people.
That's right. Man, that's right.
That's gonna be crazy. And with that, with that being no more of them is, I mean, you got rid of the cancer. You got rid of the cancer in the earth. Now the trees get to be trees and animals get to be animals. You know, animals have gone extinct under his rule. Animals aren't going to go extinct when Jesus Christ is ruling on the planet. You understand? Go ahead, Ak. You want to say something?
If I could, sir, I think probably I'm going to talk to subject.
That's all right.
The names that we're given,
Mm-hmm.
does that represent who we were in the past?
No.
Okay.
Now, you don't want to think of it like that. You don't want to focus on who you were in the past. You know what I'm saying? You want to think of who you are now. The Most High know who you are. Your works follow you. The Most High is just like the Most High knew Yahushua was Solomon and Isaac and Adam, right? Which is a large deal of why he had to do what he had to do, right? I think the fall of man was because of Adam, right? And then the splitting of the kingdom was because of Solomon, right? But you don't focus on who you used to be. Remember the scriptures say there's no remembrance of former things. So you want to focus on who you are today. You understand what I'm saying? I can't tell you if you was Isaiah. I can't tell you if you was Abraham. But what I can tell you is you was somebody. You might be one of the prophets that's not mentioned by name in the Bible. Their book, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was another point I was gonna make. It's leaving me. It left for a reason. But yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Point is, you here now.
Right.
Here now.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it's fun. Yeah, you're here now. You know what I'm saying? What does your name mean? Say it in Hebrew for the
Power to rule.
power to rule.
Sir.
You know that's what the Most High wanted your name to be. That's crazy. Barakatah Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, the water Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Big ups to Commanding General Yohana, all the generals, captains, officers, troopers, and sisters. Make sure you pay your tithes to the ISUPK. And we almost out of here. With that, I'm gonna pass the class to precinct officer. All right, bye, Jala.